Brian Dolby, and today I'm talking to Dave Colclough of Dialogue Group about the company's 10-second SMS delivery initiative. Dave, tell us about rapid delivery, why that's so important to your customers.
Yeah, so SMS is widely recognised as a communication channel for timely messaging, but following discussion with our customer base, we've actually identified that there's two broad categories of messaging. There's broadcast traffic and then there's time-sensitive traffic. With broadcast traffic, an example of which may be a marketing campaign to an opted-in community, that typical characteristics are very high volumes, where delivery within a short interval is desirable but not necessarily critical. And we tend to see that traffic coming in peaks and troughs across our platform across the course of a day. In the case of time-sensitive traffic, examples of which may be two-factor authentication or banking type traffic, we tend to see that has a very short lifespan, and therefore delivery within a very short time scale is absolutely critical. That particular traffic forms quite a steady baseline for most of our customers.
What challenges do you face when dealing with large volumes of messages?
A common challenge within the telecoms industry is capacity management, and in the case of SMS we need to be thinking about capacity management right the way through the supply chain. So that's from our customers' customers, into our customers, into Dialogue and into the major network operators. From our perspective, some of that capacity is within our direct control, so our own platform, and we can scale that horizontally, and some of it is external to ourselves, so working with network operators using our influence to secure as much available bandwidth and capacity as we can obtain. The challenge really occurs when messages enter that supply pipeline at a rate much higher than they can exit to the network operator at the other end. In those instances, queues will naturally form. So a challenge that we have is, going back to those two different types of text messaging we talked about before, the broadcast and the time sensitive, is being able to identify the two types such that we can meet expectations. So this initiative, we're actually allowing customers to submit into ourselves using separate credentials, and thus allow us to be able to identify that traffic across our platform.
How does the 10-second initiative address these challenges?
We're setting ourselves a target of 95% of time-sensitive messages to be delivered within 10 seconds. And our commitment is to work with the customers, suppliers, in order to hit that target. In instances where that target can't be hit, we'd like to be extremely transparent as to those reasons.
So how will you measure this initiative?
We use our own remote monitoring probes, and we also use live customer data where possible as well. Across our SS7 connectivity, we have very clear visibility, and then we extrapolate the results for our SMPP connectivity. If it's not possible to measure beyond our borders, which is sometimes the case, then what we'll do is work with the suppliers, work with the customers to understand as much of that end-to-end process and experience as possible, such that we can influence and improve that experience. To us, the commitment is on time every time.